Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals.
Stop that. Like, what is happening?
I don't know, man. That shit was wild. I'm just trying to get you over to this side of the screen. I did it.
You did it.
Side of this screen are you on? The other one. Hi, I'm Kat.
Oh, I get it. Hi, I'm Paula. We're here,
the Gallifrey
and
gals.
you're there, you know? That's right. We are the Gallifrey gals. Hi.
And we're getting wibbly wobbly.
We are. I lost my mind. My mind went fully blank for a moment. I was like, what do we do? Because all I can think about is how I do not understand what's happening in the first half of this Doctor Who episode we've been watching. Like,
I can't.
On a fundamental level,
What the fuck
I'm
is
not
going
following.
on?
And I'm not pretty, like, with it normally.
Like, on a fundamental level, what the actual fuck? Because, yeah, you and I are both very...
We're pretty good. Both of us, like, at predicting what's going to happen next in the story. Like,
okay? Like,
we get it.
we understand this
So
one.
we don't understand this.
I don't understand a fucking thing.
I hope so. I really hope that in this second half they explain things in a way where I go, I see what was going on. But yeah, I don't know.
I had to skim because it's been like a little bit of a week. I wanted to see how the episode finished. That's right. He's got the bumped head. They're drinking their water. They're judging each other. It's so weird.
Oh, paranoid. Oh, and then the hands
everyone's
around his
asleep.
neck.
Yes, yes. And then the doctor.
Whose
What
hands?
the fuck?
Whose hands are those? There's something possessing each one of them in turn. Remember, because of the whistling thing that we kept talking about.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. How was that for you?
When I whistle, Shepard looks up at me like, "What are you doing?"
Please stop.
He's like,
Not a fan.
If you're trying to get my attention, it worked. So stop.
Well, I just something's jumping around. Nobody trusts nobody. Everybody's being real mean about it. Susan got
all
weird.
psycho with her
like
knife.
truly psycho.
I mean, like the
with
movie
scissors.
Psycho, but
Yeah.
But yeah, like what is happening? Why is she trying to stab people?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so first episode was called The Edge of Destruction.
Yeah.
The Brink of Disaster.
What is happening?
I don't know, but I love that fucking title so much.
The Brink of Disaster.
Like
Let's
what?
watch it.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Hand choking. I think. Oh yeah, it's the end.
Shit.
Oh, he's play acting.
No, he isn't. Something terrible's happening to all of us.
Not to me.
Listen to
Barbara.
Barbara.
Doctor.
Oh, doctor.
Between the two of you to get control of my ship. No alternative. Your little trick endangered our lives.
It did happen to me, Grandfather. Yes.
Now, see, now it's not in her at all. Like, it's so inconsistent. It's so strange.
Your neck.
Her accusatory nature is, like, just
Yeah.
gone, yeah.
Don't touch it, Doctor.
Grandfather, they couldn't have done all the things that happened.
Oh, yes, I admit they were very smart.
No, it's not a question of being smart.
Don't you see I wouldn't allow them to hurt you, child?
Why are you so suspicious of us?
Put yourself in my place, young lady. And you'd do precisely the same thing, wouldn't you?
Doctor, you've been traveling with him for at least a good minute at this point.
You're getting off the ship, Chesterton. Get up.
We are at the brink of disaster. What the fuck is going on?
It's just the strangest episode.
To help me, Barbara. Yes. I may even...
The cloister bells.
Mmm.
Oh, don't touch it, Doctor.
It's all right.
No. No, you get knocked out.
Everything can't be wrong.
That's what it means, child.
The entire ship has gone wrong? Whoa, no.
No.
I don't know. What?
What the heck? He was trying to pull him away from the console, not choke him.
Oh, interesting.
Means that the ship is on the point of disintegration. You're not to blame.
What a twist.
This is a turn.
He's-
We're on the brink of
So-
destruction.
Oh, he's having a hard time with this one.
I know.
It's
But
okay.
I
It's
know.
confusing, dude.
What's happening to my ship? Just a moment.
There's a lot of words.
Brink of destruction. There's a
brink
strong
of
force
destruction.
at work.
Because it's running out.
So that's what happened.
Oh. Like they weren't in time anymore.
Yeah. I love that Ian is just rope.
Thought it only moved when the power was on. Yes.
Free to escape.
Whoa.
That this is the end.
I love the signature, like
Yeah.
William
What are
Hartnell.
you talking about? We have 10 minutes to survive.
We don't have answers to our questions yet.
Be careful, Doctor.
I think perhaps we've been given nothing else but clues.
Have we? It registered empty, but it wasn't.
But the clock is the most important. It made us aware of time.
What do you mean, my machine can't?
He sure can. He.
Where we've been wrong.
Doctor, you sound like Paula when we first started Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We were. And it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
I've been racking my brain.
Yeah, the
I
power of
suspect
the TARDIS is trying to escape.
something outside.
You see?
You wouldn't live to speak of it.
Well,
Millions
that's...
of atoms by in a split second.
Besides, it's a part of us that's safe.
Or turned back into an egg.
The scanner.
And tell me whatever it is you see outside, understand?
So that they won't know.
We have 5 minutes only when the end does come.
Oh.
There's no hope then.
Oh no.
Will you face it with me?
Nothing but space. It's all right, Susan.
A planet in the solar system.
So the TARDIS is trying to communicate
Trying
when
to
it's
communicate.
safe to leave?
The defense mechanism stopped the ship, and it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
No, of course. Yeah, of course.
I said it would take the force of a total solar system to attract the power away from my ship. The new start of a solar system. Fusing, coagulating, until minute little collections of matter are created. Dust then becomes solid entity of a sun and its planets.
Oh my god.
What
I
a
don't know.
delightful performance of very scientific information. That was so cool.
That was beautiful.
Machine to take us to. Please, Doctor.
It's near the scanner switch. Really? But that's the part of the control that's safe.
Now, look, there's the switch. You see? Yes. Well, how does it work? Well, you press it down and hasn't released itself.
Their fast movement back. It's taking them all the way back because it got stuck.
Yes, there you are, you see? What's wrong? The spring's not connecting.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, there we are, take it up.
Okay, but none of this explains their weird behavior and the paranoia and the scissors and the...
No.
None of that is explained.
No, I got none of that.
You see, there's a little spring inside it, and it was stuck. It hadn't released itself. I think your old grandfather is going a tiny little bit around the
Yeah. Oh, you do owe
Yeah,
an
it's not to
apology to
say-
Barbara, though. She like, that's not good enough.
young lady. Well, you were absolutely right. The clock,
Like, I know that that's you trying to apologize, Doctor, but that's also not
hold on to it.
an apology.
Yeah. Why did Susan stab things with her scissors? I don't
I
understand.
don't get that. Unless it was just like the waking up delusional and not having, like,
Not being
but-
like fully with it because of the
Yeah.
blackouts, maybe.
Talk to you, if I may.
Do you care what I think or feel?
As we learn about each other, so we learn about ourselves.
Damn.
Yes, because I accused you unjustly, you were determined to prove me wrong. You know, we have a very extensive wardrobe here. Yes, I think they're rather charming.
Not in the TARDIS.
Look at this huge footprint.
Oh.
It's been made by a giant.
The next episode about a Yeti? And that's what takes us into the next serial.
Oh my god. Okay, that literally,
I mean, it resolved, but I don't
it resolved quite a
understand
bit.
why. Like, I love this idea that, like, the TARDIS was doing weird things and make them feel weird things to communicate something to them, but it doesn't truly explain the, like, paranoia or the, like, murderous actions. It seems kind of like they just were kind of shitty to each other.
Yeah, like they just resorted to being kind of awful to one another. Because the only thing I can think is that, or like thinking about watching it, is that, okay, they were thrown back too far continuously, so the TARDIS knocked them out unintentionally too hard. So then we have the lack of, like, we have heavy concussions.
Yeah, that could be
on waking up,
changing their behavior. That maybe that is just the justification for it, you know? And that's what I'm gonna have to just. I think that's the only thing I can.
That's what I've got to justify for myself.
Yeah.
Because the scene with Susan and the scissors was just. What? Like,
and then she was like, "We might all be possessed," and it did seem like there was something jumping
like
from.
It.
Maybe it was the heart of the maybe it was the TARDIS, like possessing
all that power
them,
was like jumping
maybe,
around.
Maybe it was leaks of the power making them act crazy. But you know what? We do have a behind the scenes to watch,
and I'm so fucking pumped.
I'm really hoping they're going to talk a bit about this exact thing.
Huh?
Because
tell us more.
I really am curious.
I'm very curious. I loved this second half of the episode. I love that this early on they were like making the TARDIS conscious.
Yeah.
You know, like
the TARDIS is trying to communicate with you.
And the doctor
like,
even being like,
it's like
it's
AI
a computer
stuff, but yeah.
The expansion of that is just so fun. The clothes they have to sleep in,
it's up there with like Star Trek shit, where it's like they sleep on sequined fabric for some reason.
Well, and they also sleep on those beds, the beds that are just dentist chairs. Like,
yeah.
So I sleep on those, and then Susan and Barbara seem to wear these weird like
what?
And Ian wears a robe. Oh man, that just is a good old hoot and holler right there. And already referencing, we got a big closet on this TARDIS,
Yeah, we have an extensive wardrobe.
Yes, you do.
There does seem to have been a bit of a step forward in the interpersonal relationships of the characters.
Definitely.
So that's cool.
I mean, just at the end there with the doctor, when he said, how did he say it? Which is like, as we get to know one another, we learn more about ourselves.
Yeah.
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 And he said, he was
cool
like,
line.
He was like, my distrust in you and the way I treated you, which was wrong, pushed you to want to prove me wrong. And you did. And thank goodness you did, because it saved our lives. And now I have a new way to think about something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, his little monologue.
The monologue about like the creation of a plant. That was very cool. That was performed, I think, just
so
right.
Beautifully.
Just right. And that kind of, I feel like a dramatic style that is different from what you would get like now. It's not very modern, but of the time, like, I just think it was so pitch perfect.
Absolutely agree 110%. And then his laugh at the end, when he's just excited about all of it, he just like laughs at the end, and he's like,
yeah,
and it's like
so good. The joy of the doctor. Yeah.
It's like no matter how long it's been, he is still fascinated and blown away and intrigued and pulled in by the idea of life.
Yeah,
and its creation.
Pretty cool.
Oh, well. We are going to be watching the BTS behind the scenes video for this little two episode serial, but that is going to be a Patreon exclusive. Because we love our patrons. You guys are great.
They keep that channel running. What can we say?
We say that we love them and give them some extra content. This is what they get. This is you guys
Just lots of that mostly. So if that seems appealing to you, join our Patreon, patreon.com/GallifreyGals. And if not, then hey, you can subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave us a comment on what do you think about everything that happened? Do you think it was a good explanation? Let us know.
These are some of my favorite episodes to be like, hey, comments. How do you justify this for yourself?
How do you interpret what was going on?
How does your brain say, no, this is how I make it make sense for me?
Also,
Ooh.
if you were someone who, we said this I think last time, but if you were someone who was around and watching this when it first aired,
God.
like, how did the first episode of this, like,
How did that feel?
affect you? Because I thought it was horrifying.
I thought it was so spooky ooky.
Yeah.
It's spooky ooky. Anyways, yeah, well, that's the case. You know, we're going to go say hi to our patrons. If you want that, come hang out. If not, we'll see you next time. Catch Gallifrey Gals as we watch more Who?
Who?
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.